Hey guys, what's happening? This is part 2. I tried to do it earlier. I walked over there by the river, stood under the tree, and got attacked by mosquitoes because of all the rain. It's been raining and raining and raining for days and days, and today it's finally give up. So no rain here today. I went to town earlier, got back about 20 minutes ago, and I went to Hardware House, the big tool store, and I found a 5.5 millimeter socket that will fit on that little bolt. This is part of my kit to build my battery pack. So I got a little tiny socket for that, and it's a 1/4 inch drive. Of course I don't have 1/4 inch drive stuff, so I bought a little tiny screwdriver set with a 1/4 inch drive and a few sockets. So, but you know, do I need this stuff? No, but it's my hobby. So when it's finished, I'll be able to, if the power goes off, I can charge my phone, I can have a light that will run off it, and so on. I'll show you it when I go inside, but I'm outside and I wanted to talk about something else. So let's change the subject for a second, okay? I wanted to say to you, thank you very much for the friendships that I've developed since I've been here on this, doing this with you guys. You know, so many people say, had a bad day, watched your video, and felt better afterwards. I think, you know, there's nothing really to say other than thank you. But I'll just say this, that it means a lot to me that you get something out of the videos. And, you know, with the world going the way it is right now, I really believe that it's like super important to stay focused. You know, I told you before, I bought some extra food, put it away. Today I bought another bag of rice, 5 kilo bag of rice for 140 baht. So that's like £3.50, $5 or something for 5 kilos of rice. And I've been, you know, developing the different foods. I've got enough to last me a couple months now. I might do some more, but I really don't have anywhere to store anymore. So, you know, I've been thinking about finances and what to do with your money to beat the system if it falls. And, but, you know, you're dealing with people every day. And I watch, you know, I see how many people are losing their jobs in the West, in America and in Germany. And, well, you don't hear so much about Germany, but it's more England and America that I hear, that people are losing jobs, they don't have money, they haven't been paid, they can't pay their mortgage. You know, and I have a very simple philosophy in life. You know, the first house I bought that my green clothes pension could pay. So when I went to the realtor and I told him what I wanted to do, and he says, how much is your pension? And I told him. He says, you're not going to get much of a house for that. And I said, I don't care. Whatever the pension can cover, that's the house I want. Because I figured that sugar's running all over the place because it's much cooler now. It goes charging everywhere. Really cool to watch. So basically I bought the house that my pension could pay for, and I fixed it up in 5 years. It was kind of a wreck. And I fixed it up in 5 years and sold it and doubled my money. So I bought it for £50,000 and sold it for £100,000 in 2001. So I was very happy with that. Took the money, went to America, bought another rundown property, but this time I got 5 acres of land and a house for $72,000. So that money, the profit I made on the house, enabled me to buy the house in America cash. And everybody's like, what is he doing? So when I did the realtor work, the people in the realtor office and the lawyers and all that were like, how come he's so relaxed? He's not worried about nothing. Well, what is there to worry about? I'm buying a house for cash. Just give me my deed and I'll be off. So that's a very simple philosophy. I still keep that. Is don't have bills. And I didn't know about what's happening today, but I always say this, don't have bills, because you're just paying interest to people for borrowing money that don't really exist. It's just numbers in the machine. So to have money, you know, in the house that I have here, bought that cash too with some savings I had. So I just sometimes you just I try to share my stuff with people to help where I can, and people sometimes think I'm crazy. Well, that's okay, because my point of telling you all this is for the last 3 or 4 days I hear people what they're going through, and you know, the COVID stuff that's going on, the stress people are under in different countries. Not all countries, in some countries. And I think about what stress I have here with COVID. None. The only thing I do is I wear a mask in the mall. That's it. And most of the time, I just bring it down so I can still breathe, because sometimes I get a bit too hot. And nobody complains. So there's people who walk around with no mask. Generally speaking, you're supposed to have it, but nobody really enforces it. The temperature thing is kind of ad hoc, so it's quite relaxed here. And I think, so the point is, for like 3 or 4 days I just been like, wow, people getting stressed out about all different things, and I'm like, I don't have that to worry about. And it's just my mindset. I don't know why. Maybe it's something that happened to me when I was a kid, and I just everything I do, I always have a survival head. So, you know, people who've been through the hard knocks, I guess, understand what it's like to not to have. And to be kind and gentle to somebody is free. So, you know, people think maybe it's a weakness that I say buckets of blessings, or I hope you're okay, but I really, 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 really mean it. I understand that there's a lot of people who have a lot of mental problems because of stress and anxieties and worries and things like that. So that's why I say buckets of blessings, and I hope you're well. And I'm trying to portray the emotion of being calm, and that comes, that's a blessing that I've got in the last few days, and just a peace. And I hope to pass that along to you guys today. And you know, the thumbs downs, people keep commenting, why do people give you thumbs down? I've watched people, a little girl playing with a baby dog, a puppy. I've watched little girls play with a baby calf. Things that are just like tearjerker stuff that makes you want to cry a little bit because of emotions. People give thumbs down. So if they do it to that, they're going to do it to me. So I am not worried. Things are going well here. Everything's fine. So I just wanted to say that. And now, if you're still here, I'm going to show you my little electric bits, okay? So this is the backpack, little pack I made. This is 3 of these batteries. Each one is 3.74 volts, about 2.2 to 2.6 amps each. So there's 30 here, 3 across the front and 10 along. It's connected in series parallel. So that gives me 12 volts from the front, plus all the amps going along. So it's this little pack, made from batteries that are almost free, is about 12 volts, 70 amps. So do Ohm's law, it tells you how long it will last, depending on how much power you pull. But it's only for charging the phone, a couple lights, small fan, things like that. So I ordered this the other day, and these are BMS, battery management systems. So I just hot glue this to the front of this pack and connect the wires up. So today I went to buy some more wire. So I got some heavy duty wire, that's the power out, but this is the control wire. So this wire will go on all these little controls. You have to put it at 0, 4 volts, 8 volts, and 12 volts, and then so that's all to connect these up. And that manages the charging and discharging. This goes up to 40 amps. but I'm going to be using about 25 maximum, so that should be a good. So I tested these a long time ago, all these batteries, and the ones that stayed over 4 volts, 4.2 is fully charged, so they've been sitting for a long time. Anyway, I built that pack, and today I had to go buy this little thing because I didn't have a 5.5 millimeter socket, and it's a 1/4 inch drive, so I just got this little T-bar thing, which will allow me to tighten them up. You got to be careful I don't over tighten them. But so there's another little tool. So I just tightened the top already. I got to tighten the bottom up yet. So that's what I've been doing in my hobby spare time. You know, I'm building that box in there, and I'm going to bring my soldering iron in from the workshop and solder all those wires on it. And then I was going to get a shopping cart, the little tiny trolleys you put your food in. Well, I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little wooden box, maybe like 2 foot something tall by a foot by maybe 8 inches wide, and put it on some little dolly wheels. And I might even make another one of those packs with different connectors, but so it will still be 12 volts, but it'll give me like maybe 1,300 watts, something like that. So maybe I can run a few things off it. But right now I think just one pack will do. It's just, you know, I found a little thing with LEDs on it for a light. So the idea is if the power goes off and it's at night, I have something I can turn on. I've got torches, flashlights, things like that, but I just thought it'd be cool to make that. So part of the learning of making this will be I can transfer that to making this, what they call it, a power wall, which is just all those batteries on a big wall connected to a solar system, then through an inverter can come back in the house. So all part of a hobby, and it don't cost much. So that's what I've been doing, and I hope you enjoyed the update. And I don't know why, I just wanted to talk to you about guard your emotions. There's a good thumbnail today, guard your emotions. And if you see somebody who needs food, give them food, because then that'll come back to you. Build up your karma bank. Be kind to each other, because we all know we all need it. Nice cool breeze coming, so I guess that means more rain. So I'll close on that, guys. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. All the very best. Be kind to each other. See you guys.